Do you know why is there two suction sea chest and high suction sea chest? Do you know what is the purpose of low and high suction sea chest on board? If no, let me tell you. The purpose of low suction sea chest is that it is used when the vessel is ballast condition. And the purpose of high suction sea chest, this one, it is normally used on board when your vessel is in loaded condition. And also, if one filter is very dirty or clogged, you can change over it into another one, so it will not affect the cooling effect to your machineries on board. Okay, so that's the purpose of this low and high suction sea chest in central cooling system. So before we start cleaning the low suction sea chest filter, we need to change over the valve from low suction to high suction filter so that we have a suction and positive pressure always to our cooling system. So all you need to do is to turn this knob to open position, and after opening this valve, you need to close the low suction sea chest, and you need to observe the pressure at your seawater pump. Okay, it must be positive. So this is the solenoid valves for low suction and high suction sea chest. So after closing the pneumatic control valves, the next step is to close the manual control valve at the engine room beside the low suction filter. And after closing that valve, make sure that the line has no pressure by draining it to the drain line, like what you are seeing right now. I am trying to drain the line from the port side low suction filter. After you confirm that there is no pressure at the line, you can now open the low suction filter slowly and carefully. Remove all nuts at the filter cover. And now remove the cover of the low suction filter. Be careful on lifting because it is heavy. And now prepare the plastic for the removal of the dirt for your filter. And slowly pull it upwards until it is drained. Completely drained all the seawater from the filter. As you can see from the filter, there is a lot of dirt and fish that died inside the filter, and it smells very bad. After removing, you can now start cleaning the filter by using the wire brush, and you can use some air gun to remove the dirt from the filter. Make sure that it is dry and clean before installing again to its place by using the rags or some air. Make sure that the cover is free from dirt to avoid any leakage when installing it. After confirming that it's you can now slowly put the clean filter inside it. Make sure that the pin is in its place, and make sure it is proper so that the anode is try to put some grease to avoid any leakage. And now you can put back the cover of the filter, slowly and carefully. And now put back all the nuts and tighten it evenly to avoid any leakage. And now you can open again the manual control valve beside the suction filter, low suction filter. Slowly. And now you need to have a visual check if there is a leaking in the filter, like what this guy is doing right now. Okay, remember, this is seawater line. And now try to purge the line by draining it using drain line. If you confirm that there is no air passing through the line, the drain line, and the seawater is coming out, and you can now close the drain line. And now we need to open the pneumatic control valve, overboard valve for seawater, to put back in service. So as you can see, from red it becomes yellow, and it means that the valve is now open from overboard. Check for any leakage. Check carefully for any leakage, and confirm that the pressure at your seawater pump is positive. You see, you have almost 3.5 bars, and check that the solenoid valve is operating. Okay. And also check that the high suction sea chest must be closed after opening the low suction sea chest port side. And now I will call the third engineer to close the valve at high suction sea chest. Again, for our safety, check that the solenoid valve is operating normally, and check that the high suction sea chest has been closed position. Okay, if it is closed, you need to check again the pressure at your seawater, and we are done. And for our safety, we need to double check our pressure at the seawater pump. So we have almost 3.5 bars